Do you want to win Digimon merch completely for free or buy stuff from my personal Digimon collection? Alt art, secret rares, Digimon toys, and much more are available over on today's sponsor, Whatnot. Every 500 followers I get on Whatnot, I do a brand new Digimon giveaway, and last month for Refuge Charity, I gave away an Belphemon Ghost Rare to one lucky winner. If that sounds as radical a time to you as it does to me, make sure you check out my Whatnot invite link via the QR code on screen right now or the link in the description down below to get a free £10 Whatnot credit that you can use to buy Digimon cards directly from me, or if you don't want to spend that credit, you can just enter all my crazy Digimon giveaways. Thank you to Whatnot for sponsoring this video. Spooky season continues though, and it's been a while since we talked about Digimon group evolutions, huh? Well, since Royal Knights and Olympus 12, a lot of you have been asking for the 7 Great Demon Lords. But you know I had to save it for October. It's the best time of year to talk about spooky Digimon, after all.
It's Karn Spooktober Spectacular!
What is up, terrifying companions? My name is Karn EX and welcome back to another video. And hey, I know this is kinda lame, YouTubers ask for it all the time, but if you're watching this video, you probably like Digimon content. I have been uploading Digimon content weekly, bare minimum, for 2 years now? 3 years? What are we up to? I haven't asked in a good while, but it would really mean the world to me if you did subscribe. Trying to hit 60,000 subscribers before my 30th birthday on November 9th.
I'm old! Oh, I'm like the Crypt Keeper!
If we can get there even sooner, that would be wonderful, so thank you. Sorry for asking, let's continue. Demon Lords are a mixed bag. Some have very clear and canonical pre-evolutions or evolutions, and some really don't. So much like the Royal Knights and the Dark Masters video, which by the way I'm very honoured that you loved, we're gonna mix the very known with the very unknown for the evolution lines for this video. And also please remember I'm talking about Digivolution lines here because that is the popular thing in the anime and the kind of easiest thing to talk about, but Digivolution branching is also a hugely important part of the VPET, and I am going to present some alternate takes for a lot of these evolution stages that you can consider to be equal or on par. We begin with Leviamon. Leviamon is the net ocean member of the Demon Lords, and as such has a lot of connection to aquatic Digimon, but has never been given a full evolution line designated of his own. A prevo that I think would be obvious for him would be Marine Devimon, although an alternate one that I really love is Daemon. Given Daemon's connection to the Dark Ocean in Digimon Adventure 02, I think it makes sense to me that Leviamon would digivolve from Daemon, but I am also happy with Marine Devimon. Either way we approach it, the champion, Gesomon, is not uncommon for Leviamon, but obviously the major temptation is to include Decadramon here, as Leviamon is crocodile-ish, but I'm not sure if it actually legitimately works. I'm leaning more towards Gesomon, but if you like Decadramon, that's fine. And as for the rookie, Ukomon just gives me bad vibes. Ukomon, if you're not familiar, is the upcoming partner Digimon of Louis Owada, the new Digidestined in Digimon Adventure 02 The Beginning, which is coming out at the end of this month on October 27th in Japan, although I think that might be the same day that the FNAF movie releases in America. And I don't want to say Digimon is predictable, but in Hurricane Touchdown we had Willis's Kokomon turn evil, in Tri we had Mako's Mekumon turn evil, in Kizuna, Manoa meddled with the remnant Morphemon data to make Eosmon that turned out to be evil. It's not looking good whenever a new Digidestined shows up in an adventure movie is all I'm saying. So for now I'm happy having Ukomon be Leviamon's rookie. Ukomon's description says it is a cute looking Digimon that looks like a slippery marine creature. So if it does turn out to be evil, it's a great rookie for the marine Leviamon. However, in case 02 The Beginning does somehow buck the trend, some other contenders I think work just fine, like Syakomon, Swimmon, or even Sangomon. Alright, let's move on to every Digimon fan's favourite name, Creepymon. I'm just kidding, I'm gonna call him Daemon. Daemon also doesn't really have a de facto line necessarily. Nothing really particularly designed specifically for him, though its reference book says that it was originally a Seraphimon before it became a fallen angel. So I think the obvious pick of evolutions for it would be the Devimon line. If Daemon is a counterpart to Seraphimon, Devimon is definitely a counterpart to Angemon. So Daemon digivolving from Vam Demon I think would make sense. Vamdemon, Myotismon, whichever you want to call it. Though I do have some gripes with Vamdemon losing its vampire qualifier to just become a regular Daemon, but that's very much a me thing. I do actually think Skull Satamon would also be fantastic in this spot too, and Skull Satamon is sometimes used in the Devimon evolution family and in particular as a counterpart to the Angemon family. So either Vamdemon / Myotismon or Skull Satamon, whichever you prefer, would digivolve from Devimon and then the rookie Devimon. This keeps that counterpart theming that I talked about with Seraphimon, as well as the demonic and bat-like elements in there consistent throughout the line. However, another pick I really do like for a Demon prevo is Fellismon. Given that Daemon gets its name from being a demon, as well as possibly computer demons, and Fellismon gets its name from the demon or devil Mephistopheles, I think either could work honestly, but there is a Demon Lord later in the video that I don't have as good a fit for as the sort of Devimon counterpart to Angemon, so I'm gonna say Fellismon for them. Very happy to keep Devimon to Devimon to Myotismon for Daemon himself. Alright, Belphemon Rage Mode. Sleep Mode is sometimes considered a member of the Demon Lords, but Rage Mode is the main one. Doesn't matter, they're both here. The evolution line, unfortunately, is pretty obvious. It would be Astamon, then Porcupamon, and the rookie Phascomon. This has been affirmed by BT13 of the card game, as well as just so many other pieces of media. Astamon becomes Belphemon Rage Mode in the Vital Bracelet BE, the Pendulum 20th, and just, yeah, all the cards ever. And Astamon digivolves from Porcupamon, also in the Pendulum 20th, Digimon Crusader, Digimon New Century, and Porcupamon just is the Phascomon champion. It just is. Astamon is also commonly associated with other Digimon like Psychmon, though that's mainly because of Cross Wars, but given BT13 being so recent and this line looking very much the most dark and spooky, I'm happy with it. Then we got Barbamon. Oh dear. Barbamon is another Demon Lord without really a curated line. So remember Lilithmon I talked about earlier? Yeah, let's fold him back in. Lilithmon's namesake Mephistopheles is the devil, and Barbamon's namesake Barbatos is a Duke of Hell, so it still matches very well. And the champion can be Boogimon. All three of these Digimon have a lot of similarities, each brandishing some kind of staff or trident in the exact same hand, which you can definitely see as a thematic evolution link if you want to. It actually is in Boogimon and Lilithmon, as well as the bat-like demonic red wings being a unifier too. Boogimon and Barbamon even have pretty damn similar heads, with their noses and ears in particular, and while less pronounced, Lilithmon isn't exactly lacking in the lugs and schnoz department either. Could go a few places with the rookie. Impmon is nice visually, but obviously we're saving that for our next Demon Lord. Hero Squad 2019 on DeviantArt has suggested Guilmon for Boogimon, which I've never considered before, but absolutely love. And yeah, the quite popular fan choice of rookie for Barbamon is Petite Mammon. I think that's absolutely great, especially as they're kind of prototype Impmon and are often chosen as Beelzemon rookies by myself and the fandom. Beelzemon is not a Demon Lord, but it would be nice to include them in the Demon Lord evolution somehow. So my front runner picks are Petite Mammon, or one that has actually happened in the old card game, Arcademon as a Boogimon rookie. I'm always a little conflicted including Arcademon, Eosmon, or Argomon in evolution lines that aren't their same named counterparts, but I do really see a lot of validity in an Arcademon to Boogimon to Lilithmon to Barbamon connection. And given that Arcademon and Daemon were the two major antagonists of the Digimon V-Tamer manga, it would also be nice to fold in Arcademon somehow adjacent to Daemon here too in the Demon Lords group. But let me know your preferred rookie for Barbamon, Lilithmon, and Boogimon in the comments down below. Guilmon, Petite Mammon, Arcademon, I'm sure there's another choice too. Alright, it's Beelzemon. Wow, this one's hard. Balmon to Wizardmon to Impmon. Yeah. You could go other places with this if you wanted to. Some common Beelzemon prevos like Death Meramon, you know, have its rookie be Dracmon like in a certain video game, but I don't think there's any point deliberately going a different path when Balmon, Wizardmon, and Impmon are right there, and so heavily associated with Beelzemon in and outside of Digimon Tamers and Cross Wars canon. And but still my heart, it's Lilithmon. Similar to Daemon, Lilithmon is stated to originally be the same kind of Digimon as Ophanimon, so again it makes the most sense for me for her evolution line to mirror Ophanimon. Angelwomon and Gatomon being one of the most de facto prevos for Ophanimon, so I will have Lilithmon digivolve from Lady Devimon. It's incredibly common for Lilithmon, and fitting for that Angelwomon parallel. God, I love Digimon. Though I will say the temptation to have Demon Lord Lilithmon digivolve from Arukenimon is incredibly high. I gotta act normal in these videos. Anyway, Lilithmon's Lady Devimon will digivolve from Black Gatomon, kind of a no-brainer to match Gatomon. However, a bit of an outsider pick I actually love and that has happened before would be Witchmon instead. It keeps the more spooky grown woman vibe, which I appreciate as a spooky grown woman enjoyer. This Yoli Halloween art for 0 to the beginning is immense, by the way. And Witchmon is a Wizardmon counterpart, which could provide a really nice dovetail to Gatomon and Wizardmon's friendship in the adventure continuity. Either way, Black Gatomon or Witchmon, I think Salamon is an often used rookie here to kind of start Angelwomon and Lady Devimon with the same rookie and end up unified again in Mastemon, but I really like Tsukaimon here too. Again, mirroring another connection that Kari and Gatomon have, that being TK and Patamon, with a Patamon variant I think works really well. So it is what I'm choosing, but I see great validity in Salamon. Though, if you like Witchmon as much as me, Ghostmon would be great here, mainly because I like Ghostmon so goddamn much, but also the hats. And finally, we have Lucemon Falldown mode. It normally becomes /digivolves to Lucemon Lava and Satan mode at the mega level, so that's already taken care of. And most commonly, it does digivolve from the rookie level Lucemon in a kind of warp digivolution sense. So there really is no actual Lucemon champion that exists, which is kind of a shame, I think. Even if Lucemon rookie does kind of behave like a champion sometimes, and Lucemon Falldown mode sometimes feels a bit like a champion, like Angemon, and obviously lore-wise, it makes make sense why Lucemon would warp to Lucemon Falldown mode. I still think it'd be nice unofficially or on a side thing to have a Lucemon champion. I think a fun idea is the champion either being Angemon or Devimon, depending on its mood or whether it's particularly turned to darkness or the light that day. A split champion that would then come together in Lucemon Falldown mode, having the wings of light and darkness spread afar, if you will. But Lucemon Rookie has digivolved to Pidomon before, and I think that works just fine as an interim stage for the Lucer boys. Pidomon being an Angemon variant, often digivolving from Tsukaimon, and not necessarily being an evil angel, but often an angel that is treated a little bit more like an archangel or a side thing. I mean, it literally does digivolve into Arc-High Angemon now. So yeah, Lucemon to Pidomon to Lucemon to Lucemon and Lucemon. God, I love Digimon. Oh, and I should note at the end here that the evolution lines with the Demon Lords are technically not complete, because yes, they can all merge together to become Ogudomon, and it sure exists. Alright, that is it. My full Digivolution lines for the 7 grade Demon Lords. Some that already exist, some that I've curated. Let me know your favorite down below, and let me know some weird outlier picks. I've talked about stuff that makes the most sense in kind of lore, canon, specific series of the show, or indeed the manga, but let me know your absolutely wild ideas for Digivolution lines or Digivolution branches below. Thank you so much to my sovereigns, ZDK14, Daemon, and Mickey D343 holding it down. If you want to become a channel member, you can get early access to all the Spooktober videos and November and December videos way before they come out. I appreciate all my Digidestined, Tamers, Karn Club, and all of you for watching. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time when we go spooky. Bye bye.